Taurus, how are you? I'm Danielle and welcome to Moonlight Intuition. This is going to be a general reading for you. If there are messages that resonate with you in this reading, please like the video. It also just helps you. Do we hear the thunder? I love it. I have a scared pup sleeping behind me. I'm a pet sitter too, and the dog's so scared. I'm kind of into it though. I'm like, yeah. What was I saying? If you like the video, like the video. It helps the videos get out there. I'm a newer channel, so all of that business just helps with the whole algorithm stuff. So I thank you. And I am going to be offering free weekly readings every week on my channel. So please, oh God, when the cards fly, I'm like, hey, Spirit, you couldn't just have it fly on the table. I'm going to be offering weekly readings, so please subscribe to my channel to keep up to date with all of that. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, all of the info for that is in the description box below. So yeah, how was that Virgo full moon for all of you? Did it kick your ass a little bit? Ooh, maybe it did. Maybe it did. Me, it kind of did, but it also brought a lot of clarity. It was amazing. Okay, here we have the Knight of Cups. We have the Five of Cups. And we have the Five of Pentacles reverse. Okay, why do I feel for some of you this might be bordering on a bit of a love reading? Like, because this card can really be like knight in shining armor energy, whether male, female, whatever. These aren't specifically love readings, but for some reason, right out of the gate, intuitively, I feel like this reading kind of is. So for some of you, this might be kind of something that didn't work out. And now if this is not relevant to love, it could just be something that just didn't work out for you, whether it's job, you were planning a vacation, you know, whatever, something you were hoping for your children. I don't know, something maybe that was quite alluring and showed a lot of promise and got you very excited, but it did not work out. And if that's the case, I'm sorry. I totally get it. Some days I'm like, okay, life, I'm ready now. I'm ready to have things go my way. Now, for some of you, this could be a specific person. This could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. We're also in Pisces season. The Cups, this is also Cups. Now, I feel like a lot of us, pretty much everybody, we're all going through quite a humbling experience here on Earth. I would say especially since the pandemic. For me, the unraveling of my life started in 2019, but really when I look back now that I'm more aware and I'm like, oh yeah, for me it started like 2008, pretty much, like a lot of craziness now that I know. But a lot of us have been, I think a lot of illusions, things like, you know, how we thought things were. We're kind of seeing behind the veil of a lot of things of how we thought things were, right? I mean, just since the pandemic, right away, it was kind of like, oh, I have no control over everything, like over anything. And I never did. What? So I think even just with that as like a collective, over that collective trauma that we experienced and are still experiencing, because nothing will ever be the same again after that. This is kind of a card of grieving, but yeah, for some of you, I feel like this is specifically a person that maybe you had the hats for. Could have been a third party thing. It could have been a twin flame thing. Who knows? Like something that you were like, oh, I want it and I want it bad. And it did not pan out. And that's okay. Because ultimately, whatever it is that you wanted and it didn't pan out, it's to bring you back to the self, right? Like even relationships. And I've had to learn this the hard way over and over and over again. And I'm still learning it, to be honest. I get new glimpses and clarity about this all the time. That it's like even, you know, being in love with somebody and wanting a relationship with somebody. It's like you see pretty quick that even if you had that person or whatever, you got that money, you got that job, you got that thing that you're like, if only I had that, I would be whole and complete and happy. It's an illusion. It's simply not the truth, right? And there's something to say about this, like this person is looking at these spilled cups, right? And meanwhile, there are two full cups right here, right behind this person. And anything, it's like a lot of people were becoming aware that like a lot of our behaviors and our like wanting, needing, it'll dawn on you one day. And maybe some of you are already kind of starting to see this, but like for me, even recently, I had like kind of a clear like aha about all of this, especially in terms of relationships, that it's like, and it doesn't matter. Again, anything that you're like, if I had this out there, if I had this out there, it's like trying to get it or being like, I deserve it is almost like, and that might be true. Let's say if you have someone or had someone in your life and it didn't pan out or it isn't panning out how you were hoping or blah, blah, blah. It's almost like love is deeper than that, right? So let's say there's someone in your life and like, if only I had this person, if only I had this person, it's like that is almost masking possibly the true love that you may feel for a person, right? Because it's like, anytime you're like, if only I had this, it's kind of, and I'm not trying to be harsh because like I've been through this. So it's more just like, hey, welcome to the club. It's very exciting actually to make these discoveries, to start truly seeing perhaps what true unconditional love is and feels like. It's like, if you're like, I want this, I want this, I want this person, I want this thing, I want this, blah, blah, blah. It really isn't really about the other person or the thing. It's like a void within yourself that needs desperate filling. And when you're not looking in and kind of recalibrating yourself and getting back into your energy, it's like we get into this survival mode and we're like trying to fill the pain, ease the pain, like more, and especially Taurus, right? That's kind of your thing. Like every sign has its specific thing, kind of like your character arc. And for Taurus, it is kind of like more luxury, more love, more good food, more good shit. But it's like, that's the illusion of, that it's like, look at everything you have and really how that feeling of abundance is in you. And you're meant to like radiate that outward. And from that, when you radiate that feeling outward, that's what attracts the physical abundance, right? So if you're finding yourself in this kind of scarcity mindset, like why didn't this work out? Or why am I not getting this person? It's like, it's kind of the illusion blocking you from actually getting it. You know what I mean? So dear Taurus, first of all, this card, first of all, you're on a quest for love for you, and love in all its forms. Love of life, love of the things you have, love of like your coffee, that bagel you have in the morning, like love. It's like love. I feel like everything is fear or love, and it's not just romantic love. It's like fear is like jealousy, resentment, scarcity, anger, and love is like joy, gratitude, adventure, laughter. You know what I mean? Also love, meow chicka pow wow love. But it's to really, you know, to turn around like this person and see there's 2 full cups right there, like right there. So for you, you would definitely benefit. And I know these things sound basic, but if it was, everyone would do it. Like gratitude journaling. And gratitude is also beyond just words. It's a feeling, right? So even if it's like, let's say, if some of you, again, this is a general reading, so it'll resonate differently with everybody, but if you're kind of feeling a broken heart about something, it's kind of like, okay, to start thinking like, okay, why? Not even like, why would I want this person? It's like, why would I want maybe even a relationship? Or why would I want this type of person? What would that bring me? What would that make me feel? Like, how would that benefit both our lives for people like us to be together? Or why would it benefit, like, what's the goal? Instead of being like, I want this person. That's a very fear, kind of scarcity approach, right? So it's to first of all have some compassion for yourself. You're amazing, Taurus. You're so sexy, you're so fine. And start slowly by taking stock of like, really looking around you, because it's like you love good food, it's like savoring life again, okay? To start paying attention to the things in your life that you can savor instead of being thirsty for things, right? Look around you and being like, I can't believe like, oh, this desk. I get to sit here. I get to like read my book. I'm right by a window. It's amazing. And I fucking bought this with my own money. Oh, it's like to start savoring life again, to turn around. And look, this wine spilled. And really this card is also about like having lost the taste for wine, you know? So even the cups that are spilled over, it's like, do you even really want that? Or is it just kind of like your fixed nature being like, well, that's what I wanted and I didn't get it. And so now I'm like, it's like, do you? Like, you know what I mean? So to start savoring life. And this is kind of being reversed. I mean, look at this. This is a 5 of Pentacles. It's the element of earth, which is Taurus. And so this card is kind of like, it's kind of the same in a way, right? Because it's like, oh, like not having enough, but look at this beautiful stained glass window. And there's like a whole party happening in there. And they're like, where's so-and-so? And meanwhile, you're outside being like, I don't have enough. And this person, it's like, you know, to really start taking stock. And the 5 is kind of like, the next card is a 6, which is less chaotic than this, right? It's like, but the 5 is kind of really to look around you and to allow support into your life. And it's like, whatever it is that you want, there's something about karma here. It's like, if you want love, give it. If you want more money, give it away. Also, when I said that, it said 1111 on the timer. If you want more money, give it. Don't even tell anybody. What's your favorite charity? Go buy a coffee to the person behind you. Whatever it is that you seek, give, and you will get more in return. But right now, it's like, if you're like, ugh, it's like you're going to get more of that back, right? Because ultimately, Taurus, the magic is in you, the abundance is in you, the beauty. You are here to be such an incredible force here on earth, to really like help bring stability to us all. But also, like, of all the earth signs, you're also the one to bring like beauty and luxury too, and fun and like sensuality. So it's like, we want you back at your neutrality, at your true nature, right? And also too, that Virgo full moon that just went by, it's really about fixing, like, you know, managing, and it's a fellow earth sign. Virgo's a earth sign as well, but Virgo is all about kind of like organizing things and structuring things, but it starts with your body too, right? How are you feeling? And to start being nitpicky about how you're taking care of yourself instead of being nitpicky about what you don't have. You got this. There are 2 full cups, and look, just over here, there's like a river, a bridge, a whole castle over there. The party's not over yet, but come back to reality, start savoring the things you have, and watch more things coming. I promise you, new adventures await, new love, new food, new money, new work. We're merely ending a big cycle right now. The energetic new year starts March 19th, I think, on the spring equinox. Hang in there, take stock, savor, savor, savor. You have nothing to be thirsty for. You got it all, Taurus, you damn beauty.